Well, it definitely is a problem. When you go see a movie in a theater, you will rush there to get the seat, or maybe you reserved that seat, but you get there right on time, right? But then you sit through 15, 20, sometimes 25 minutes of advertisements and, of course, the trailers, many of them. This could all change. A Connecticut lawmaker made a proposal to require movies to post the actual start times, the theaters. And a man in India won a lawsuit when the excessive ads made his movie run late, causing him to be late for work. Not necessarily going to happen here. However, today I spoke with a legal expert about what this could mean, especially with what's happening in Connecticut. Jeremy, thank you so much for joining us, and always good to see you as well. Okay, so there is this proposal right now. I mean, would this actually happen? Could this actually happen where, you know, a movie theater has to advertise the actual start time of a movie?
If a legislator does it and the governor of Connecticut signs off on it, yeah, they can do this. It's not a limitation on speech. It's truth in advertising, right? Time is money. And if the voters of that state have it, just if that's the rock in their shoe that it just gets them so angry to be there for 25 or 30 minutes, and all the subliminal advertising where they go buy soda and popcorn after they see all the images and all that stuff, yeah, they could do that. They might get some pushback from the movie industry, but no impediments to this becoming a law if that's what they decide.
Yeah, and it is interesting because, you know, I mean, I think honestly, you know, you want to get people to the movies any way you possibly can. So, I mean, if there is kind of this, you know, new thing where you're advertising the actual start time, then that might get more people to be like, okay, well, maybe this is worth my time to actually go to the movie theater if I know when this is going to start. I don't know.
As a consumer, I mean, that's what you would hope for, and you would hope that the movie would sort of respect that. It probably looked at this issue before and kind of considered the bottom line and marketing and the pluses and the minuses of it. But as a consumer, I'm like you. I'm like the rest of everybody. I kind of know that there's some fluff time in between the time that the movie is supposed to start and the time it actually starts, and invariably I get there at the wrong time. The movie's either already started or I still have to sit through a bunch of ads. But yeah, truth in advertising, and again, the bottom line is time is money, and that goes for the consumer as well. Yeah, and it is kind of, I mean, sometimes it can be nice where you have that little grace period, you know, and sometimes it's nice too to be ready in your seat, and you can watch those previews, and you know, you kind of get to see what's going to be coming up, and I don't know, there's kind of a little nostalgia as well. Just seeing those previews in general. I don't know, in your experience, and if you don't know, that's totally fine too. Has there been a case in your recent memory where it has involved truth in advertising where, you know, a company has lost something like this? I've not seen anything in the United States. Obviously, there's the case from India where somebody sued, of course it was a lawyer, go figure, that sued a movie theater out there, and in the justice system in India, this person didn't win a whole lot of money, but it's probably enough to get the attention of the movie industry out there. They certainly don't want to have to pay out every upset person. So that's kind of how they reform their system. I'm not aware of anything stateside where that's happened. I think that we would all sort of look at that as kind of, well, this person's looking for a payout for no reason. Maybe legislation is the right way to address it, and apparently this legislator in Connecticut has a lot of angry moviegoers that are up his phone. Jeremy Rosenthal, thank you so much for joining us. Always good to see you. We appreciate your time. Thank you. And if any angry moviegoers out there want this in Arizona, write your congressman. That's what they're for. Yep, absolutely. Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay.